Astrology shows us that the desire to overeat comes from a place of joy. Most people have presumed it comes from some wounded part of yourself that distracts itself from the pains by eating. But when you look at when the planets affect you and when you're overeating, you will see time and time again, overeating is not some decrepit part of you. It's not some weak and moaning victim stance of your soul, but it is the part of you that loves life, that enjoys variety and is excited by freedom and opportunity. You eat not because you are frustrated, but because you feel the joy, the exuberance. No one can tell me what to do. I am my own master. The world has so many opportunities that I could choose from. I am a lovely person. I know I am a good, lovely person. Next time you're in the phase of breaking your diet routinely, look at how you are enjoying that food. Look at the underlying sense of freedom, not the thoughts you beat yourself up with after, but the underlying feeling of pleasure, freedom, and abundance as you eat. In astrology, the sense of freedom, abundance, and pleasure is known as the principle of the planet Jupiter. Jupiter in your horoscope, and sometimes when it transits your horoscope, instigates a vibration that we can call freedom, joy, and abundance. Naturally, it is a very happy vibration. We feel hope, we have faith in our world, we believe in ourselves, and we are not plagued by doubts. We express our joy of living, we are exuberant, we are lucky, we are encouraging of others too. In our essence, we feel good, and we are generous in our good fortune. I am explaining this vibration in words, and though some of the words might make sense whilst you are overeating, it is the sense of the vibration, the subtle feeling of Jupiter that is moving you more than you realize. Some people are more attuned to the Jupiter vibration than others. These are the people with Jupiter in a strong aspect with their Moon, Sun, Venus, or one of their angles. A person with Sun conjunct Jupiter on the ascendant is quite likely to be a bit on the large side. Even a Sagittarian ascendant with Jupiter aspecting their Moon would often find their largeness as an apt expression of their exuberance for life. Certainly, they will have big appetites. Some people have completely different attunement for a vibration. They may have Mars strongly aspecting an angle, or Mars aspects their Sun or Moon, and they are actively fighting for one goal or another. Typically, they burn more calories. A Saturn vibration is restraining and is seen by astrologers as thin. Saturn vibration has less of an appetite than Jupiter. They see through the baubles, the abundance, the pleasures of transient things. Instead, the Saturn vibration is building, working, committing to some long-term achievement. Their modus operandi is to keep on schedule. You will immediately recognize we need to be balanced here, but before we beat ourselves up over being too Jupiterian, bear in mind it is a magnificent vibration. You are lucky to have it in droves. So don't plan on lessening it. Plan on bringing the other vibrations more into your life, but more importantly, purify the magnificent, abundant Jupiter energy. You may also be wondering how often Jupiter does affect you, as maybe you overeat regularly, in which case you probably have a strong natal Jupiter triggered many times in the month as the moon goes around your horoscope. Additionally, the frequency of Jupiter transits are completely different for everyone. Everyone has their own unique intricate pattern. Perhaps you can recognize there are weeks that set you on a slippery slope. When you look at these times past, check the ephemeris, it is likely Jupiter transited one or some of the trigger points in your chart. The trigger points being, in the case of overeating, Sun, Moon, Venus, or angles. So if you have Sun, Moon, Venus all close together, then a Jupiter transit will last much longer than if Jupiter transited just one planet. And it is going to bring up such exuberance, you will be banqueting every day for months. This will likely leave you way off your ideal weight. And unless you lose that immediately, every trigger adds to it. And you will have inadvertently created a new habit. Then how should you tame this exuberance that results in overeating? On one level, you may need more activity and commitment towards your life goals. But ultimately, you need to be aware of the joy and the freedom you feel when you are overeating. And then, like a magician, deftly untangle the food from the feeling. I call it feeling, but it's more like a vibration. And you aim your attention to the true sense of joy in your space, the freedom in your life, all the choices you could make, no more than that. You don't have to fulfill anything, just untangle the no one can tell me what to do freedom and the joy from the food. Notice the wonderful Jupiter vibe. And when you see that Jupiter really has triggered you, that the planets affect you, that you are connected to the universe, then you will go, wow, this world is truly amazing. Your own Saturnian cynicism will kick in, causing you to see through transient pleasures, and naturally, as clothes dry in the sun, your own mind will see your true life goal, the one that is worthy of great wonder and enthusiasm. Your whole being reorders itself and you become just as you should be, connected, tuned into your own vibration. Totally you.